welcome back, or hello if you're new here. Today's video we're using the Beauty Bay X Disney collection, the colour collection, and I got the mini palette trio, and I also got the lip and cheek duo, and I'm really excited to use this collection. So I thought I would do a look with each of the palettes and maybe use this in one of the looks. I'll try my hardest to. I really love the colour, but looking at the palettes, I'm not sure if they will go, but I'm definitely going to try it anyway, regardless. So I'm really excited, and I hope you enjoy the video. So I'm going to go in with the first palette, which is the Dumbo palette. Came in this little slip. They both have the names on the back, so it doesn't matter if you chuck this one out. And this is the inside of the palette. I think this one's really sweet, very bright. And then you've got a slight neutral to kind of blend it out if you want to wing it out a bit more, I think. And I'm going to try and use as many colours as possible. So I'm going to use the mirror in this palette, so I'm going to take that off and get into the video. So I'm going to go into the red first, which is Dumbo's Ruffle. It's actually really pigmented and I really like the colour. It's like a really nice red, and it's not washing out too much to appear too pink, which is my least favourite thing when it comes to reds, when you think it's like this proper deep red and you put it on and then it's like pink. Now I've got the red on, I'm going to go into the next colour, which is this lovely dark blue, which is Dumbo's Eyes. I'm just going to take it on this nice little brush. Quite a little bit of fallout. I think this is meant to be a pressed pigment palette. I just had a look on the website, and yes, these are 6 pressed pigment eyeshadow palette. Colour, so never really bothers me. And this is a freaking stunning blue. Okay. It's gone to a slight purpley colour, but I'm not mad. I feel when I put the other colours with it to blend it in a bit more, it'll look fine, so I'm not mad at it. I think they blended together quite well. Now I'm going to go in with the other shade, which is this lovely light blue, which is Dumbo Sky. I'm going to use that to blend out these edges. We're going to go in with this yellow, which is Dumbo's Hat. I'm going to use that on the red side. I go in with a slightly smaller brush, just because I think it's more of a softer yellow than I was expecting. Just use it to buff it out a little bit with that red again to just deepen it up. Now that I've done that, I'm going to cut the crease off camera and then be right back. So I cut my crease and I've come back and I've just gone over that corner with Dumbo's Eyes just to give more shape. Pat on this middle colour, which is Dumbo's Ears, all over that cut crease. Got that on my eyes. I'm going to go back in with this light sky colour. But this little muddy bit, it's a little bit irritating. Obviously it's because I've mixed 2 quite different colours from each of our primary colours. They've gone a bit muddy. It didn't show up too bad on this side. I don't think I blended them into each other that much. This side, different story, so that might be something to watch out for. And back, I've got my base on and my highlighter and my bronzer. We're going to use the blush, what I got, but I'm just going to finish the eyes first. So we're going to go into the dark blue again, which is Eyes, and just darken up the... I'm going to take the same brush and just go into the lighter blue, which is Dumbo's Sky. And that's the eyes done. I just put on some mascara. And now we're going to, that's the eyes done. Now we're going to go in with the cheek and lip duo. Now I got the colour Alice in Wonderland, and I believe it's Mad Hatter's Face. I'm not going to use the lip with this look just because I think too many colours going on then. I'm just going to get this colour on a brush and just put it on. That is actually a very pretty colour. I didn't think it would be this wearable, but it's actually a lot more neutral than I thought it was going to be. It looks slightly more orange on the website. I'm just going to take the tiniest bit at my nose. Yeah, I think I really like this look. The only thing I'm not loving about this look so far, I love the blush. It's really nice. I feel like it'd look really nice on its own, like without foundation, just a bit of blush, a bit of lip. Use the lippy with it maybe, I have to say. But this look, I really like it. This is the only bit which has put me off a little bit. It's not very well, and it's pressed pigment, so they're a little bit more harder to work with. Overall, I really like this look. I think it's really soft. I think it's not too much. I think the colours came out beautiful. This little bit here, I think it's the only bit where it didn't blend amazingly. Apart from that, it was perfect. So this is the finished look with the Dumbo palette. Onto the next. In with the second palette, which is the Cheshire Cat palette, which Alice in Wonderland is one of my favourite Disney films. Palette. And I just love the colour story. Like, it's so cute. I love this colour. And I feel like this one's like one of my favourite ones for the colour story. I just think it's really vibrant. I'm going to try and use as many colours as possible in this little palette. So let's try it. So I'm going to go in with a little packer brush with the pink colour and just bring that right on my inner corner and just tap that on. And these colours are so pigmented. They're crazy good for the price. Like, Beauty Bay has not let me down. I love this palette so far. So the colours in this palette look really, really pigmented, and this pink is going on beautiful. So I'm expecting that they're all going to be like this. I think this one is a lot more pigmented than the last one so far. And I'm going to take the same colour, which I haven't even said the name of. It is Cheshire Cat Stripe. And I'm just going to go back in, just to intense it a little bit. Going in with the same kind of packer brush, I'm going to go into this purple colour, which is Cheshire Cat Fur. I'm just going to pack that right next to it. This colour has a little bit more fallout than the pink colour, surprisingly. Like, I had like zero fallout with the pink, and now the purple's going into the white. Now we're just going to take a fluffy brush with the same colour and then just blend it up. So as I'm blending, I'm noticing that the pigment of it is kind of fading. I don't know if you can tell on my lid here, but it's faded quite a bit. I'm just going to pack some more colour on, see if it grabs. Because it goes on really strong and pretty, like a really vibrant purple, and then it's kind of fading quite a bit. And I wouldn't say I'm blending quite heavy, just softly blend the edge, I guess. Go in with a fluffy brush into this deeper colour, which is called Cheshire Cat's Face. And I'm just going to like slowly build this one in instead of packing it on to see if it does much difference. I think this went on a lot better than that purple did. Purple's not really blended into either of them. So we're going to have to go back in with that one but I'm going to try and deepen the shade up first. So this is what we're working with. Okay, I'm going to go in with a slightly like dense brush. And we're going to go in with this lovely blue, which is called Cheshire Cat tree. I'm going to bring this right on this end. I'm just packing a little bit on because I want it to be quite tense. Then I'm going to change my brush. Just kind of mapping out the shape I want. I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush now. I'm going with that same colour. I'm going to go in with the fluffy brush and just go in with the previous colour, which I believe was Cheshire Cat's face. I think the pink looks very similar to this colour here, just this one's a little bit more reddy. I've got the kitty lashes in style Buffy on, and this is my foundation and everything. So now I'm going to go and do the bottoms line. Sorry if this makeup's a little bit crazy, I did like little white dots. I wanted to go for more like a Mad Hatter's tea party. Hopefully I'd get invited vibe. We're going to go in with blue brush, this like pecker brush again, and go into this blue shade, which was Cheshire Cat's tree. Go in with this quite small brush and go into this lovely like, green colour, which is Cheshire Cat's eyes. I'm just gonna run that under the bottom. I've quickly just gone in with the Brow Engineer in shade Platinum, and I've just put that in my waterline just to give this like green colour a base to sit on. I'm going to bring that actually all the way into the waterline. I'm just going to put a little couple more dots. Changed her because she was boring as anything. Sorry. I've actually used the Cheshire Cat palette on my lips. I put on a P. Louise blue base in Summer Blues, and then I've used the colour Tree and the colour Teeth to create this ombre effect. I'm going to put on a Shop Dramatic Boutique gloss again, but I've changed the colour, and this is the blue one. I'm only going to put this right in the centre, just a little bit of shimmer. But this palette, stunning. Love the colours, love the blue, love the pink. The purple for Cheshire Cat for she didn't like to blend. Could have been trial error for me. I don't know if my base was this wet, but everything else seemed to be fine. I don't know, only colour that didn't work for me. But I love this green moment. I feel like you can make more looks with this palette. The other one was beautiful, but I prefer this one so far. And we have one more. Right, I'm back, and we're going to use the Jungle Book palette. I've just put my eyebrows on. I've used the Pink Honey Tint and Hold. This is quite an old one now, so looking a bit rusty. And I've just used the P. Louise base in shade 2. So this is the palette. I'm going to go into the darkest shade, which is a Fur, and I'm going to put it on this part. I'm going to do like a spotlight eye. So into like a slight wing shape. I'm going in with a fluffier brush into this lovely green colour, which is called Jungle Leaves. Going for more of a grungy, soft look. I'm going to take a little dense brush and hit this middle colour, which is called Jungle Trees, and just tap that in the centre. like this. I quite like these colours together, they look really cute actually. So I've only used the bottom row. I feel like these colours will clash a bit if I put them with this look. So I'm not going to, I'm sorry. But yeah, maybe put the rest of my face on and then do the bottom blush. So this is my base on. I've used the blush in Melon Sorbet. I've used the foundation. I've used kind of a mix, so I've used the Morphe 2 with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I love this foundation for the coverage, but I really wanted to buy the Hydrate one, but I made a mistake and bought the wrong one. So I just mixed in the Morphe 2 and it gives me this lovely coverage anyway. So I'm going to go back in with the darkest colour first on the exact same brush, which was this one. I'm just going to bring that under my eyes. Just going to bring that about halfway and then stop there. Go in with a little blendy brush and go in with this green again, which was Jungle Leaves. I'm just going to bring that underneath it to about just before the inner corner, and then just go in with this yellowy green again. And I'm just going to pack that right in that tiny little area, just under the inner corner. I don't want it quite in the inner corner, I just want it just under it. We're going to go in with the Dramatic Boutique lashes in Style Morgan. I was actually gifted these. These are the first thing I've ever been gifted, and I was like so excited. But these ones are like a lovely little fluffy lash. So I'm just going to pop these on. Then there's the lashes on. I actually really like this look, it's very cute, it's very different. So this is the final look for the Jungle palette. So this is actually the end for the palettes. So I hope you really enjoyed these. Comment down below which one was your favourite, and please remember to like and subscribe. Final thoughts on these palettes. If you want to get all three, it's £20 off Beauty Bay. If you do not want to get all three, they are £8 each, which, to be honest, is a bargain. They are great, very pigmented. They are quite nice colour stories, like they're not completely jumbled. You can make a look out of these if you bought one. That's why I wanted to do a look on each one, because I don't like the idea that if you want one of these palettes, you have to buy all three to be able to create at least one look. But I think you could make at least 2 or 3 looks per palette. They are great pigment. I think they're very lovely pigment. A couple of the shades, one from every palette gave me a little bit of an issue. The yellow from this isn't as bright as when I first put it on, which is fine, it's still there, you can still see it, but it wasn't as pigmented as like the underneath to the top. From the Cheshire Cat palette, I believe it was the purple what was giving me a little bit issue, and from the Dumbo palette, the red blending into blue was a little bit the issue. But does it really matter for the price? No, I'm not that fussed. I think they're good enough. I'll definitely be using these again, especially this one and the Cheshire Cat one. Dumbo palette on the other hand, I think I'll probably give it a friend. Not really my colour story, not something I'm really interested in. Would I recommend these? Yes. If you want an easy palette and you just want to make a simple 1 or 2 looks out of a palette, or just like an overall colour of your eye, these are perfect. They're really good quality. I'd say great for £8. Especially appeared to some palettes around this price. I'd definitely give these a go. I really like them. The lip topper and the cheek tint are actually £8 as well on there. The lip topper, not my colour. I don't really like to wear a orange colour lip topper, but I do like an orange blush. So those, but they was really nice, really soft. I'd probably use the lip topper when I go to bed just to hydrate my lips, because it was very hydrating. When I tried it, it just did not go with the look. So if you enjoyed this video, like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Let me know which your favourite palette is. Let me know if you'll be buying them. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.